Hello, welcome back. Do you know that there are treasures in solitude? Yes, there are immense and great treasures in solitude. Alone time. We must learn to schedule alone times for ourselves. The time when you'll be alone, to have a rethink, to reorganize, to appraise yourself or reappraise yourself. How far you have moved, whether you were able to achieve, whether you didn't achieve, whether you missed your steps, and the things, whether you have the right network and on and on. The things that you did right and the things that you did not do right. It's very important. There are so many treasures in solitude. At those times, or rather in those times, that's when you will be able to know the things that worked and the ones that didn't work. One of the things that I've seen in my own life, one of the treasures I've seen is self-discovery or self-rediscovery. Most times when I schedule such times, I try to look inwards. My strengths, my abilities, my weaknesses, and on and on. What are the things I need to change? What are my giftings I'm not utilizing? What are my abilities that is not working well enough for me? Or am I using them very well? What weaknesses, what am I doing to deal with the weaknesses that I know that is in my life? Those are the things I do in such times. I try to discover myself, try to take on the good ones I have done, try to leave the ones that are not good. Alone times, schedule it for yourself. Another thing I've seen also that worked for me or works for me is that I look at my relationships, the ones that are working and the ones that are not working, the ones I need to drop and the people that I don't need anymore in my life. What do I mean by that? Not that they are not good enough, but perhaps we are not headed the same direction. So I try to do a reappraisal of my relationships and on and on. What else? Are there books that I'm supposed to read I didn't read? Or are there the ones that I have read that didn't make any sense? So it will guide me about those authors, perhaps to look out for more of their resources that have helped me so I can learn more. Also, I look at my spiritual life, in my fasting, in my prayer, in the study of God's word. How much of it did I do? Did I do well? Are there some things that are distracting me in that part of my life? Are there some things I need to cut off? Are there some times I need to create more time for God in my life? So those things are the things that we need to do in our quiet time. We ask meaningful questions, not questions like, why am I like this? No, but questions like, why am I not getting to my destination? What are the things that are holding me back? Are there new things I need to learn? Are there new networks I need to make? And the story goes on. Meaningful questions, constructive questions, not questions that will put you down. Like, why am I like this? Why am I not doing it? Or why are my friends better than me? And all that. Those ones are not questions that you should be asking. They're not meaningful. They're not constructive. But questions that will move you forward, those are the times to ask, or this is the time to ask those kind of questions. Alone times. By the time you're done, you find out, after the reappraisal, after the reorganization, and after all questions and answers, you find out that what happens? You come out better. Perhaps there are people that you need to forgive. Perhaps there are new things that you need to make, new friendships that you need to create. Perhaps there are new learnings that you need to imbibe. Perhaps There are some things in your belief system that is wrong and it's not working that you need to drop. So we need to change. At the end of it all, you come out better. You're healed. You have new goals and new aspirations. You relearn, you unlearn, and learn. That's the essence. So the treasures in solitude are so numerous. So by the time you schedule such meetings for yourself, those alone times, you'll find out you come out better, you come out stronger, and you come out with a new vigor to be able to run again. Have you scheduled your alone times? Try and schedule times of solitude. By the time you're done, you won't need anybody else to advise you, but rather the answers you get from this time will be able to guide you in the future. Most importantly, in solitude, you are networking. You are talking with God, your maker. That's what matters most. You are realigning your purposes and aligning them to be able to conform to what He has for you. So when you are quiet and you're alone, you're not really alone. You're just there with God and searching and asking and trying to find out His thoughts for your life. Schedule one. It's very, very essential. As we enter 2025, you will find out a new you will emerge. Till next time,